They do matter to me. I think I like Dakon. I like I like Grace, and I like Morte. The only one is probably Anna. I don't really like. The thing is, though, that I have talked with them, and I've talked again and again with them. I just didn't show you. But I couldn't find anything else to talk about with them. I've never talked again with Anna because I was afraid of triggering something that would make her leave my party. So that's some truth. I don't know what to do about that. I just didn't want to be left without a companion because I didn't know when I could find other companions. It seems like there aren't many. So probably if Anna would have left me, I could have gone to the Smoldering Corpse and recruited the guy that's always on flames. On fire. I don't remember his name. Still, I didn't want to. I don't know. They do matter to me in some way, but my feelings for my companions are a matter between them and I, Ravel. Yeah, but I will not answer. I cannot not answer. Why do you want to know such a thing? Thick and stubborn as a Gitzerai. That is yet another question, but the answer shall cost you nothing. My answer is because I wish to know, no other reason. Now surrender your answer from your skeptical heart. I can only say the truth. No matter what. Okay, they matter to me, kinda, some of them. Even the Gith? Raven's... What's with her and Dakon? Dakon is my favorite. I have not learned much about him, but he doesn't have anything else to say. Ravel's amber gaze falls on Dakon, then slides off to look with your eyes again. Speak what he means to you and say it true, or blanketing my garden he will be. Okay. I cannot say that I don't know enough about them because I have talked to them. The problem is that they haven't shared much about them. I've never read Grace's journal. I know him. He is my friend. I don't know that. He seems trustworthy enough. He's loyal and he fought by my side bravely. He seems trustworthy. That he seems. Ah, Ravel nods. Then she smiles again, her talons tapping against each other. Does that surprise you? What about the skull? Ravel doesn't even bother to look at Morte. Surely it matters not. One such as you, or does he? He does. He's a very good tank. I'm tempted to answer just the same. I don't trust him yet. He seems to know much, but he is careful with what he shares. That's actually true. I like Morte, but that's the truth. He kinda helped me in the mortuary. But have I never trusted him? No, I have trusted him. I'm going with this one, because at least he helped me in the mortuary. Curiouser, Ravel smiles. Quite the puzzle box you are shaping up to me. What else lurks in the dark places of your mind? What? I hide nothing? Ah! Ravel's voice takes on a threatening weight, and she turns to fall from grace, her red eyes blazing, and here he is, the core of it, the abyssal temptress. Does she rise above the merely carnal to you, or is she something else in your eye? Grace says nothing. She seems to be studying Ravel intently. You are suddenly struck by the feeling Grace is sizing up Ravel for weaknesses. She can keep doing that. I'm not bothered. Ravel turns back to you, clacking her yellow tusks as if in anticipation. Speak, precious man, but have a care where your words fall. What is she to you, beautiful Ravel? She cannot even compare to your looks, your intellect, your power. I could fall in love with her. No. I don't think I will be romancing anybody because I don't know anything about these people. I might as well romancing or stay faithful to Deionara because as far as I'm concerned, she's the one I have doubts about her. I wish to know more about her, but there is something very endearing about her to me personally, and I know her better than I know Anna or Grace, because she's the one that has opened the most to me. My it would be a lie, but I like her. She has many good qualities, true. I consider her a friend, too. This is the truest answer. I consider her a friend. I hope she will be a better friend, furthermore. Ravel slides her gaze off of you and narrows her eyes at Grace. Enough of these games, Ravel. Look. Ravel turns, clacks her tusks, then glances at Anna with a sneer. Oh God. And what of this slip of flesh? The fiendling, the tiefling with the scarlet hair and the fiery passion. What is she to you, my precious man? I wish I could play this, but maybe I should have answered her to her that she only meant everything to me. I don't like her company. I think she got the worst of the fiend qualities. I trust her about as far as I can throw her. Oh, come on, I don't like it. I don't like her, but I do not hate her. I could fall in love with her, no. I don't like her company, but she's kind of that friend that you know you don't like much, but you still hangs around with. I don't have one of those friends. Do you? Why do I... okay, show more. I wanted an option that said something like Dakon and Grace and Morte, like she helped me with the Farod, or she helped me because she found my body in the alley. Why I don't have an option to answer that? I don't really care. I'm tempted. Nothing beautiful, Ravel, only you hold meaning to me, no other. What's the worst that can happen? She will scold me. Ravel glances at Hannah, then snorts, her black-veined eyes gleaming. So you would not miss her. Her fiery blood would be a welcome draught to the Trigids. It has been long indeed since they have tasted fiendish blood. Ravel doesn't take her eyes off Hannah, but she continues to speak to you. Answer carefully, my precious man, this is no game. But... oh, so she's scolding me like this. Okay. I do not wish her harmed. Pah, contrary man. Ravel's eyes smolder, and as she turns back to you, you see the veins in her eyes have sharpened. Which thought rattles about in your skull now? I spoke falsely. What? I knew not what I said, but I have had enough of that. Mine or any other, to last several lifetimes. Ravel glances at Anna, then snorts her black-veined eyes. So be it. Okay, what happened? Enough of these games. My next question is this. Ravel's voice drops, almost whispering, and suddenly you have a strange feeling she does not want to hear the answer. Why did you wait so long to return to me? Ravel grew lonely without your precious man. What? The way to this place is difficult. You don't know what... I've spent hours playing this game, running in circles. Is the way so hard? A hint of a smile plays on the corners of her mouth. Then your visit is precious, and I give thanks. Wow. Have you another question? Ah, yes. The third and last question is this. As Ravel opens her mouth to speak her final question, you are suddenly gripped with the terrible realization that this final question has murdered many others to whom it has been asked. You know what it is, and you feel it welling up within you, and you feel compelled to ask it. What can change the nature of a man?
What can change the nature of a man?
She clapped her hands. I see you have not forgotten. Ravel smiles, her yellowed fangs gleaming. What is your answer? The plains. I want to answer, but I don't know. Is there even an answer? Maybe nothing changes the nature of a man. Love? No. Well, depends. Depends from the man. Because love, hatred, power, greed, betrayal, everything can change the nature of a man. Success? The plains? Maybe. You, Ravel, as you changed my nature forever. And nothing can change the nature of a man. Everything can change the nature of a man, and nothing, depending from the man. You, Ravel, as you changed my nature forever. And that is your answer? The veins in Ravel's eyes begin to shift slightly, and she gives an evil smile. Be certain before you say. It may not be your answer, but it is my answer. And that is all I wished for, my precious man. Ravel's smile relaxes. A simple answer, and in the end, many are the men have I laid low while they sought my answer. That's it? I thought. Ravel cackles. Countless times has the question been asked, and not once did the pathetic shells who came afore me answered with their answer, but always sought to creep inside my mind and find what I thought. There is no truth in that. I don't believe you. In fact, I don't think they ever could have answered you true, even if it was true to them. Ravel falls suddenly, strangely silent. She's watching you warily. You never cared about any answer other than mine, ever, did you? Yet still you asked the question, knowing that no matter what the answer they gave, they would die by your hand.
Updated my journal.
Ravel, he says, of course your answer was the only one I sought. For you were the only reason I asked the question. Okay. Did you think I cared for them? Did you think I even cared a fraction of the amount for them that I cared for you, my precious man? Answer me that. Yeah, of course she cares about the nameless one more, because she did something to him, and she gave him, or she took away his mortality, or gave him his immortality. So I don't think the other men... Well, the other men maybe asked for different favors. Well, I'm through answering your questions, Ravel. Now you'll answer mine. Of course. Ever questions. I have some questions about you. Yes. Ask your questions about Ravel, my precious man. Where did you come from? Ravel am I, a maker and breaker of puzzles, a solver of what cannot be solved, a mind raveling and unraveling until the threads of thought are tied up like knots in a drunken man's hair. Ravel picks at one of her jagged grey hairs, wrapping it around her finger. It is enough it is. But what are you? Some have called you a night hag, whatever that is. Night hag? Ravel gives a ghastly smile, her yellowed teeth like needles. I am but a woman who has sorely missed her beloved creation. Some have named me Crone, Grey Lady, Yaga Sister, Night Hag, but myself is my name, Ravel who puzzles well, providing conundrums to decipher and laying possibilities low. But many things are said about we grey ladies. A race are we, night hags, but an individual am I. Some call us evil of old, stalkers of mortal dreams, the kindly ones, ugly, hideous things whose homes lie in the dark places of men's minds. Ravel's eyes narrow to reddish sparks, but that means nothing to me. What would one such as you call one such as I, pretty thing? I would say all the descriptions are all correct. Which descriptions? Wait a second. Which descriptions? Yeah, your mind seems sharp and vibrant. Yeah, I am intrigued by that. But I also say that all the description are correct. I do find her kind of interesting, though. Do you think I care for such truths? A hex or inner beauty, no matter how long it may last the flesh. Think you ugly, am I? Well, you probably are, though. What's happening with the dialogue? A hex on inner beauty. Why? Is inner beauty bad? You are not ugly. Yet ugly I need not be, pretty thing. My shape is but what water to my will. Yeah, because she does change her shape. So, and I may re-wave its fibers to a more pleasing tapestry. Ravel glances at Fall from Grace, then smiles and licks her lips. Yes. Yeah, she chooses to appear like this. But I find her really interesting. I kinda wish I was her. She seems very powerful, and I mean, being able, witches are amazing, but being able to take away mortality, or being able to change your appearance, that's priceless. All the things she can do, and the fact that she's interested in puzzles and riddles and figuring out things, it's an indication of cleverness. So what's there not to like? Ravel, what? Oh. Ravel has melted into Fall from Grace, taking on her demeanor, her features, her clothes. Is this shape more pleasing? No. Ravel smiles, her teeth now a brilliant perfect white, the lips with just a hint of red, so cultured and breathtaking. But you're already cultured and breathtaking. She motions you to come closer. Come, my precious man, my lips do not burn with abyssal torments. Lay your lips upon mine. Seriously, you seem like you're being a little bit passive aggressive. For all the power you have, you still couldn't, I don't know, make your own face? Like invent one, make up one. You have to copy Grace? Come on, I want you as you are. Mayhap, resume your form. I have neither time nor patience for these games. Mayhap, is it the rougher woman that you crave? Why are you so interested in what I crave? As far as ladies are concerned, I'm not craving anything. I actually, your daughter is kinda nice. Kesai. The one of passionate fire. Is Anna passionate fire? Ravel glances at Hannah, who stiffens as Ravel's gaze pins her. Mayhap it's her that whets your appetite. No, I actually like Grace, but wait, see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, she's shape-shifting again. Come on, give me a little bit of originality. I will kiss you only if you transform into Dakon. Ravel has melted into Anna's shape, taking on her demeanor, her features, her leather vest. Is it the rough-edged woman that you crave? Is Anna rough-edged? I always thought she was just a child, but okay. The one for whom age has not yet tempered their passions. No, I'd rather have an older woman with tempered passions, thanks. I mean, if it's in between Anna or Grace, it's Grace. Anna's Ravel still flicks as if in anticipation. Come caress my lips with your own and I shall please you. Stop. She tried to eat me? You blink and Ravel has twisted back into her original form. A difficult man to please, are you? No, really. I really like Kesai. And wonder do they why there are no males of our kind. What? What did you just say? Am I a witcher? Oh, what? A witcher? A grey witcher? Warlock? Oh. Oh, come on. Yes, please give me this kind of revelation. No males of our kind. Why? She just said there are no males of our kind and I cannot investigate that. What other shapes can you have? Can you have? You turned yourself into? Maybe some. Mebet none. Mebet? Ravel seems confused by the question. I have not remembered such. Iveen. Yeah, her talons were reminding me of Iveen. Iveen may have neither Martha nor Martha, so many threads and branching, so many ravels. Always stitching and mending and growing are my forms. Maybe she's like me, we are both immortal? Like we are both of the same species because we are now immortal with pieces of us scattered all around everywhere? Or copies of us? You were Iveen in the mortuary. Iveen? is the one I would have associated her with the most. That may have been one of my names, yes. Ravel looks more confused. Her black-veined eyes becoming misty. Names are difficult to remember. Her voice becomes faint, like calling across a great distance. In her own way, Avin helped me, Ravel. That means you helped me. I thank you. Not really. Avin helped me, but she could be a reflection of Ravel and not Ravel herself. Why did you help me, Ravel? I cannot help but help you, my precious man, and that will always be true, no matter how many Ravels there be. On this, they will agree. You were Mabet? Always the same answer. I guess this is looping. I had other questions. What other forms have you been in your life? Okay. What is this place? Ravel gestures around her. Once a maze of lifeless stone it was, featureless, but a small black seed was wound in my hair when I came to this place, and it grew strong amongst the stone, flourishing, until it ran thick throughout the maze, like the unraveling hair of a crone, and so this maze is another becomes my garden. The legends claim you are a powerful mage, Ravel. Can you teach me some of the art? Ravel frowns disapprovingly, her bluish skin twisting like a rag. Does Ravel know the art? Yeah, learning from you would be like top. Is your mind gone away of the mortality? A thing all up and lost? I have forgotten more of the art than you shall. She jabs you with one of her talons. Ever? She jabs you again. No. Can you teach me some of the art then? Ravel snorts. I will not be sharing my knowledge with none but a true practitioner and no other, and nothing will bend me on this, not even you. I could... I'm locked into being a warrior now, because I forgot to change back to whatever I was, so would it be pointless to become a mage? I don't have any spells I can learn. Let's try to convince her, though. Beautiful Ravel, I ask only that you teach me some of your ways. I ask nothing more than a glimpse into the vast well of knowledge that you no doubt possess. Flatterer, and yet your words warm me? Ravel's voice changes, alternating in pitch like someone plucking a stringed instrument. Much have I learned tending this garden, charms and incantation distilled from the barbs. She begins to hum slightly to herself, rhyming, swaying ways of the consonants, constants, and motions that bring the briars to your aid. Listen, the branches will speak of it. As you close your eyes and listen, a great trembling passes through you, as if dozens of barbed snakes were burrowing beneath your flesh. Just when you think the pain is more than you can bear, you suddenly instinctively begin humming the same tune that Ravel did, and the pain ebbs. In the distance of the maze, you can hear the clicking of the tree creatures as if responding to your call. Ravel watches you with a curious light in her black-veined eyes. Such power! She gives a soft hiss, as if in wonder, and her lips peel back in a smile. It touches all that hear it. You are powerful, my precious man, so powerful one day even the plains may bond to your will. I don't know. Can I have a neutral answer, please? Nope. I do not wish such a thing. Maybe, Ravel. There are many who would walk that path, but not I. Ravel nods, then nods at your hand, which, to your surprise, holds a number of black barbed seeds. Take those seeds, use them as you will, and to this, I grant an additional boon. She plucks a hair from her head and takes a handful of the seeds, places them in her palm, then crushes them. A small trail of blackish blood runs from her hand, but when she opens it, there is no wound, only a necklace of black barbs woven around a lock of Ravel's grey hair. Take this, it is of me, and it will serve you well.
Updated my journal.
Oh, good lord. I'm surprised that nothing is popping on the ground because, well, my inventory is not full. Save those seeds, precious man. Use not all of them, for they may prove more useful in other places in this maze. But if powerful you are, these places you will find. Can we talk about my immortality? Of course. Ever questions, ever questions. Why did you make me immortal, Ravel? It's what you wanted, seedling, and you asked so sweetly. Now, how would Ravel say no to one such as you? Immortality was your solution, and your challenge to me. So I did all of this to find an answer? My solution, but why? I don't know, seedling. Time has chipped away at my memories as well. It would seem... If you remember, tell me. I'm curious myself. It must have been something important. Isn't it in the nature of a man to want to live forever? Yes, but it depends how. Only if what lies on the other path carries greater pain. Hey Dakon, welcome back. Only if what lies on the other path carries greater pain. So if death is really, really bad... yeah, because these people don't know what's after death. What happens. So maybe what happens after is really, 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 really bad, and that is the only reason why you would want to be immortal? Ravel, this is very important. Do you have an idea why I asked you to do it? Death was a thing you needed to dodge, an easy thing to say mayhap, but to do, it is not. Immortality, even with its flaws, was the best solution this withered mind could untangle. Yet, lead is not easily changed to gold, but it is possible. Though the unwise, Ravel? If water can be drawn from blood, mortality can be taken from a mortal, peeled back like a sticky film. So you pulled it back? You pulled it off? The gulf between man and the human is great. You traveled the distance. I provided the means, but you crossed on your own. Ravel slaps her head and rakes her hand through her hair. Bad Ravel. Mortals are too flawed to be made to last. Still they break. So we are not of the same race anymore. They must be dragged kicking and screaming into an unhealthy new mold. Unhealthy, so the ritual was flawed? Shortcuts must be made, and they can't break the molded, for it is not always the mold that breaks, but the substance poured within it. Force something into a shape it was not meant to be, and it breaks. I thought the material was of stronger stuff, but you have been broken. But I am immortal. Surely that was a success. No, not really. You keep dying and coming back. You have survived long, immortal the one, but you have become the prey of the creature that is life. She cups her hands, then reverses it, forming a canopy with her hands. The body is but a hut for the soul, but now no one dwells in your hut. What went wrong with the ritual? Puzzle fleshed, broken, beautiful, beautiful mortal man. The ritual was not a finished thing. And you just did it? Ravel's brows wrinkle. Where is your professionality? What? Aren't you a professional? Lavel's brows wrinkle and her talons pick at her hair, tugging on a lone strand. The ritual gave you what you wanted, but great were the costs. The casting of shadows, the quiet violent deaths of the mind, and the painstaking emptiness. These things are dangerous, are in such a fragile vessel. No matter how strong a mortal man, regret them, and the ritual do I.